Scorpio, to your new moon in Cancer reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Going straight to, one second, it says, looking at the current energies and potentials of what you're still dealing with and getting a clearer view. You have the new moon on the 25th, so let's see. Portal did open on the 23rd, will be open till the 27th for those of you wanting to do any kind of new moon rituals or manifesting your dreams to come true. However, okay, let's see. After we look at the current energies and potentials, we're going to look at who or what is expected to come in that is new. So getting to this. Next messages, please. Ooh, we have a new start is coming with the new moon. Well, we know that, but that is a great way of saying yes, right? It's like that's that confirmation of this is the new start, fresh new look at a lot of new things. Not only is this new moon bringing in Cancer season, but it's also bringing in the start of the summer season. So, you know, we had that summer solstice, excuse me, on the 20th, which made way for the beginning of summer. And this is just, you know, amping it all up, saying, yes, here's the new moon of, yeah, this summer. So gotta love that. So having this new start is coming. You guys can all woohoo to that one. And really, you know, hey, claim that. Getting out of things that, you know, weren't so wonderful, right? Weren't so wonderful. So this is actually saying, you know what, there's a wrap up, a conclusion to the old cycle. So any tower moments you had, all those things, they're now ending, right? It's over, right? You're at the end of that. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, right? Because it's either you're completely done with it or, right? Or maybe you're still feeling like, you know what, I'm right at the end just before the beginning. So, but however it is, it says surrender to the divine through the new moon. Like I said, claim it, claim it. Got two new moon. That's a full moon, excuse me. That's the full moon to the new moon. Wow. Okay. Wow. You have surrender to the divine. By the time the full moon comes, yeah, that fresh new start is going to be boom. Because, I mean, it's bringing it all in. Look at that. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. Wow. Time to wrap this. It's kind of like time to wrap the turbulence up. Time to wrap up the shit, guys. It's, you know what? It's been a shithole for a lot of you. I know it. And it's time to wrap it all up. Let's wrap it all up and throw it in the garbage. It's no longer needed because you have a new package coming in, a new fresh beginning, a new fresh Christmas gift on its way, a time to give rather than take. Yes, don't let people take from you. It's time to get what you have put in. You've put in all the hard work. Now it's time to receive. Dog, be disciplined in your home and community life. It just, you know what, it's kind of crazy because it just feels like continue to keep being disciplined in what it is you truly want. I feel like a lot of you have put in all the energy, and now it's almost like you're having this gift coming through. Yes, time to receive. You don't have to just keep feeling like you're giving away all your energy, giving away all your time for nothing. Now it's time to get rewarded and start. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Victory, 6 of Wands. You felt that energy coming through. It's time. It's time for you to be recognized for your rewards, for your hard work. It's time, you know what, you want love and you've put all your love and it feels like I've wasted my time in love, putting my energy to people who can't give back to me. Now, the universe is like, hey, steady ho, look at that. It's time to, steady ho, it's time to go. Right? Yeah. Moving forward with the situation, finding that ambitious side of you, right? Time to seek what it is you want, doing a little introspective work. You guys might feel like you're hermiting a little bit. You might take a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of a step back from certain places, certain things, certain people, distancing yourself. And that's good though, because it's going to allow you to see the star, right? The star is inside the lantern. It's going to be able to see what is it that I really truly want. You might just take a little time to myself, heal, do what I need to do, see what path I want to go on, maybe before I, race towards the next area. But it just feels like this victory is racing in, is really what it's saying, guys. It's really saying this victory that you're having is racing towards you. If you know it's a new love, it could be a Leo coming towards you. It could be a Libra, a Gemini, or Virgo. It doesn't have to be any of those signs, but it's whatever you've manifested is coming in. Look at that. It's saying you took action all this time, and there it is. Believe in the impossible because you've manifested it. Even if you haven't seen it, doesn't mean that it's not impossible to have. Spirit says, I want you to believe in your dreams. For some of you, have this dream that you believed was impossible is actually coming through. You definitely have a gift on its way no matter what. And yeah, for some of you, I do feel like it was something that you may have given up on. Maybe it was something that you turned your back on and you thought, you know what, that's just impossible. I just don't see that going to happen. And now it's saying, no, everything is infinite. Anything's possible, especially if it's a person as well. Sometimes we always think, you know what, because maybe their status quo is higher than mine, or maybe that's impossible, right? But it's saying, no, souls are souls, people are people. If you're doing it from a soul level and you have two souls calling in each other, what is going on with that? I am feeling that. I don't have my love cards out because, oh, they're over here, because it wasn't really supposed to be, that way, but I will do it for you. For the beautiful Libra Scorpio, show me what's going on. I feel like you've called out a soulmate for some of you and you thought this was completely impossible, this couldn't happen. But if the two souls are actually calling each other out, there is no status quo. That's soul level. That's not human level. Remember, status quo is on a personal level, not a soul level. Yeah, right here. There it is. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. It actually came out. Yeah, to the honeymoon phase. The two cards together are the calling out the soulmate. I fucking knew it. I didn't actually expect to get it. I really didn't. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you two together on this honeymoon phase. Enjoy the bliss of a holiday together, having a vacation together, enjoying this time together. I did not see that, but there was codependency that could have been an issue in this situation. Addictions or, were affecting your romantic life. It could have been the codependency also of obsession. For some reason, I feel like maybe it was obsession. Maybe you were obsessing too much about the situation, and then finally you just let it go, and then that's why it's coming in. A lot of times when we are manifesting, we do get into a point of maybe obsessing when visualizing. I've come across this in personal readings. It's like, whoa, yeah, but you want to visualize, you're right. And you want to believe that it's already there. You're absolutely right. But there's a thin line between living it every day in your mind and obsessing about the situation. Because remember, you want to visualize it, for a couple of days, really get yourself into believing that it's there. But then you want to, right? Crock pot it, my friends, right? Put it in the crock pot, set it and forget it. And it feels like that's exactly what happened. So it does feel like you may have over obsessed about the situation for some of you, not all of you, to the point to where it felt like it was pushing it back. Obsession also makes time feel like it's taking forever because you're obsessing about it. So it causes an impatience, which makes it even feel like, where is it, right? It's kind of like the kids in the back of the car. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It's like, but as soon as the kids fall asleep, then it's all of a sudden you're waking them up and you're like, we're here. And they're like, yeah, oh my God, and it felt like nothing. So it's the same idea. Yeah. There could have been some kind of separation that also had to take place. I feel like a lot of this has to do with love for you guys. I feel like somebody had to separate, or you had to separate your energy. There could have been, maybe they had to separate from a codependent person, or maybe they were codependent on this person. But I do feel like there could have been some kind of separation. If you know it was you, maybe so, right? but it does say you deserve love, and now the arrow is coming towards you. For those of you who it's just a job or an opportunity and money and stuff like that, yeah, you're totally getting recognized in your job and your work, or this person is recognizing you as well. Take that how it resonates, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's saying this is a new start coming with this beautiful new soulmate. I still can't believe that card came out, guys. A lot of times I say it too, and you guys know, those of you who've been here forever, I could say it, but it doesn't always show itself. I'm just like, whatever, you know, I seen it, that's all that matters. But to actually come out like that was like, whoa. Energies are strong right now. They have been really strong. For those of you who are psychic or have any kind of empathic abilities, be careful of your empathicness and your psychic abilities in certain areas, because the energies are very strong. And also for you, Libra, Scorpio, because we do have Venus and Taurus, and that's what's making everything really strong and manifesting and bringing our, you know, our wishes and our psychic abilities up. Venus, she just really wants to shine her light on us. She's really bringing in the sensuality. The senses are going crazy. They're pushing impulsively. This is why you have the impulsive card here as well. Everything's moving at a rapid pace for the abundance, the prosperity, the material, the love, right? She wants to get us all going. I'm Taurus with Libra moon, so I'm feeling it, right? And I also have my Taurus is in Venus. So if you guys know your Venus is in Taurus, then hey, right? You're going to be feeling that as well for you having your Taurus placements. But that Libra is already pushing you. That Venus is already helping you out. And yeah, it's going to keep you more grounded. You're probably going to feel a little more grounded, a little more protected, a little more not so much in the air. You probably don't feel as indecisive either, because she's bringing in the clearer picture to what's surrounding you and what's going on. So your indecisiveness is going to be more grounded, so you're not going to feel like you're imbalanced. I love that, because she's, you know, Venus is that's your girl, right? That's your planet. So she's going to balance those scales. So where you might have felt like you're indecisive and a little imbalanced, a little just not clear about certain situations, weighing too much, you're going to find that everything's very balanced, and you're going to get those clear pictures coming through. Love it. Temperance. You're going to definitely temper the waters over here. You're going to be able to see what it is you need to see. Okay, at this time, everything's going to become very clear. Yeah, the ending to a new beginning. Ooh. Okay, guys, let's get over here and see. I want to see what's going on for you. And this beautiful new moon. Oh my gosh, right? It's like, here we go. In Cancer. Who or what is expected to come to my beautiful Libra Scorpios? It says maintain self-worth and self-esteem. This is pretty much the same as the 9 of Pentacles. So really seeing the fruits of your rewards, but remember your own self-worth. Remember your own self-esteem. Don't let anybody tell you you're not worth this or that. It's like you're going to shine. You're in this energy where you're going to be the donkey, keeping your heart open no matter what. Don't let anybody dim your light. Tell you what you can have and what you can't have. Ooh. Owl, listen to your messages of the angels. Going to have a lot of it. Downloads. I know it's a little dark in here, guys. It's summertime. The sun has moved to the other side of the house. So unless I'm up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm not really going to catch that sun. So I'm trying my hardest over here. Back up. Maybe, there we go. Bring it into the light, right? Bring it. Let me see, guys. Let me see what we can do here. There we go. Bring some light, shed some light into this situation. It's an awfully dark card. There we go. I'm having this owl over here is going to listen to your messages and angels. Yeah, I didn't realize how dark it was until I did the Aries Taurus, and I was like, oh my gosh, they can't even see. Horrifying. Okay, so let's see. Guinea pig, do your part to illuminate there you go. There you are. Illuminating the universe, telling everybody I'm shining my light. Don't dim my light. Yeah, I know who I am. Being recognized, the rabbit, recognize your significance. You know who you are. It's almost like another card of 9 of Pentacles. I swear. Some of these, I swear these two cards are both the same, because this is recognizing your significance. But you see this unicorn. The only difference in this one is you have this unicorn coming in that's talking about this. This is your manifestation. This is where the magic happens. This is what you've been co-creating, wishing for, praying for, that's sitting in the background and saying, this unicorn, my prayer is being answered, through the blessing, and I'm getting what I want. This is where I'm definitely being recognized and receiving my rewards. And if it's that calling in a soulmate, they're definitely recognizing you now. They're like, hey, guess what, Libra, Scorpio? I see you. You see me, I see you. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy beautiful. Standing over here. You guys might even be seeing a lot of owls, a lot of rabbits. You know, it's kind of crazy. I was going to say pigs, but I don't think very many people see pigs. But I will tell you a crazy story really fast here. My son and I, when we were in the middle of manifesting something, we were going to work one day. I was getting ready to take him to work. And in the middle of the morning, I seen this pig. We live in the desert. I live in Coachella Valley, okay, in California. In the middle of the desert is this pig that's going off the street, and he runs through the desert. I was like, somebody lost their pig. But could you imagine in the early morning, around 7 o'clock in the morning, you see this pig on the side of the road in the middle of the desert running. Like, who the hell lost a pig in the middle of the desert? So I was just sitting there thinking, I don't know. Unless you guys live on a farm or something, maybe you're going to see the pigs. But no, I seen it in the middle of the desert. And I kept telling my son, what kind of crazy spiritual sign is that to see a pig? And I told him, you did see the pig, right? And he was like, I seen the damn pig. Who sees a pig in the desert? There are houses out that way, but quite a ways away. So I don't know what happened with that pig. My son wanted to get out and catch him. I said, do you know how hard it is to catch a pig? It was the craziest thing. I always wondered whatever happened to that pig. I bet the coyotes got him. I know it's sad to say, but I mean, let's be realistic. Hopefully whoever lost their pig found him, right? But you could have this, that's you. That's you coming in as the King of Swords. You could also be dealing with a King of Swords, but this is where you're going to become very head over heart during this time, as you don't see coming. Now, you might be dealing with another air sign. You could also be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's a Pisces card, Aquarius card. So that could be who's coming in. That could be your soulmate coming in. They could be coming in a little head over heart, though. Clarify, hold on guys, clarify on the Hangman, because it says that there's a little bit of a delay or resistance. I don't know if they're resisting this, because I think there's fear. I think they fear this connection. There's this connection, yes. They're fearing this. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, or I'm sorry, a Capricorn or a Virgo. They could be fearing this connection. This connection's too strong. They've learned from failures before, but I also feel like this person is afraid that they're going to get hurt. Now, if you know it's you can turn that around. But someone's procrastinating a little bit because of the fear. The connection's too strong. There is some procrastination. Now, because you have that Scorpio in you, it could be you who's procrastinating. Scorpios are procrastinators. But this person or you, maybe you both are feeling, maybe you're marrying each other and maybe you're both a little scared of this connection. It's a very heavy duty connection. It's just calling in a soulmate. This is a deep soulmate connection. There's something that you learned from failure. So that's why I'm feeling that there could be some, I'm scared to get hurt. Yeah, I'm scared to get hurt. Thank you. They're scared. They're afraid that this is going to end up like the last connection. They don't want to fall, they're afraid to fall in love because they feel this deep connection to you, but they're afraid that they're going to be defeated like the last relationship they had. They could have been dealing with a Gemini or, I want to say Aries. I don't know why I want to say Aries. It just came to my head, so I'm going. Okay, that's okay though, because they're going to have this sudden awareness that they're going to have to come towards you. High Priestess to the Judgment. That's having the ultimate awareness that, you know what, you are my soulmate. It's almost like, you know what, I'm going to fight. They're fighting, not fighting the feelings for you. They're actually fighting against, wow. They're fighting against the fear. The cross to the cross are fighting against the fear. They're like, you know what, but this connection is too strong. I gotta go for that Libra Scorpio. I have to do this. If it ends up the same, then it ends up the same. But I have to try. They're having this sudden awareness that you're the one. They have this sudden awareness. They know you're the one. There's something captivating about you. They can't get you off their mind. They're dreaming about you. You know, whatever's going on over here, the soulmate connection is too strong. They're being pulled to this situation, and they have to go. The horn's been blown to them. They know that that you're the one. They cannot hold back anymore. And like I know, you know, like I said, if you know it's you, you know, then that's fine. But I'm telling you, I'm going this way because I feel that's the right way. And you could be dealing with a Pisces. I think I already said that though. Could be anybody, my friends. Yeah, they're coming towards you hot and heavy. They're like, I can't do this. I have to go. I'm inspired. There's something inspiring to them. You inspire them. They see something different within you. They see that limitless potential. They're very excited about you. You get them all hot and heavy. And you could even say, I didn't even do anything except for I said hello. But it was the intense eye contact. It was the, you know, and even if they were shying away, didn't give you eye contact, then it was just the energy that you brought to the table. And believe you and me, it's the same energy. You guys are marrying each other. It's the same energy you brought to the table towards them, and then you probably felt it back. And that's how you knew, right? Sometimes when a connection is so strong, males are bad about this, but sometimes girls do too. It's almost like I can feel them looking at me, and I know the connection is really strong. You know how you like kind of look down, you kind of look away, get a little blushy. Yeah, men do that too, right? All of a sudden it's like, why aren't they giving me eye contact? That's the shy. The energy's too strong. They could be shy, or the energy's too strong, or there could just be that intense eye contact where we can't pull away. But that could be what they're fearing, right? Fear. Bottom of the deck. They had fear. They were holding back because of the fear, but now they want to reach out because of it. Now, because now they're saying, no, I got to work on this. I have to do this. I got Leo coming in strong too. Did I say Leo before, guys? Well, if not, you got Leo as well. Now we've got all the signs. These could be anybody. We have all the signs on the table, all the elements on the table. Fire, earth, water, air. No, they're picking up the extra courage over here. They're getting rid of that fear and picking up that courage. They're like, no, I got to go do something. Oh, but they feel like if they come in hot and heavy, this will be better for them. See, when they build the courage, it's better for, you know, this is usually a masculine usually does this, but it could be feminine as well, right? Because then if it's you girls, you know how it is. It's like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to build myself up, right? I'm going to get into this Queen of Wands energy, and I'm just going to like go for it, right? And I got to do it now before I can't do it again. Well, males do it too, right? They don't want you to know that though. Telling away male secrets, but it doesn't matter. I think they're not so different from us. They just do it a little bit different. But no, they're putting on all this strength and all this courage, and it's just like, okay, I got this. Got to go get them. Yeah, because they're going to fight for this love. They're like, I got this love. I got this passion. I love the lust and the passion, though, going together. I love the love and the lust. It's a good balance. You know, it's when it's only lust. That's when it's bad, right? And then, of course, if it's only true love and there's no lust, I'm sorry, it's boring. I'm just saying, right? Right? You don't want it to be boring, my friend. So I love that the love and the passion and the three are coming together. Love, passion, lust. Yes. Absolutely. The beautiful balance. Beautiful yin and yang going together right there with the Wheel of Fortune. This is destined to happen. But, you know, it's just about, yeah, you know what, is the destined meetup, destined to find each other. But then, of course, you have free will, whether or not, whatever you're going to do about the situation. That's where people seem to miss the memo. I get so many things. If it was destined to happen, then why did they turn me away? Because they're fucking scared. Maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. Hey, a fated meeting doesn't mean that they have to be there with you forever, and a fated meeting doesn't mean you have to be together forever. It just means you're fated to meet. What they do is why we have free will. So, but look at that, it's very balanced. They may have had to get through some kind of divorce. They may be going through a bad divorce, a separation, or you are, but they're going to come in. Whether, you know what, they're, for some of you, and we see that over here too, that separation. They may be in a nasty court battle or getting ready for that, and maybe that's another reason why they're scared, because it's like they're still in the distance over here. I don't know if I should be messing around while I'm in the middle of this separation, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyways. And who knows? Maybe it was destined that they were supposed to do that. So that, look, you guys have a soul contract. It was, you know, more than anything. I'm just going to be real over here. The reason they're divorcing or the reason you're separating is because you have a soul contract that's coming in that's supposed to be taking its place. Yeah. That's why. Something that's an equal give and take. Your soul has grown. You're growing away from that other person. The soul comes in and says, this is right here, soul contract. There it is. Somebody who's grown to your level. Right? Absolutely. Man, couldn't tell me that that wasn't the biggest, most beautiful thing that's coming, with the best news coming in. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Just keep maintaining. It says the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Talked about that before. For those of you who've been here a long time. Guys, if you're still here, hit that big old like button, you know. It helps the channel out. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. Absolutely. Everything you get comes from the universe, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get another card really quick to see what we've got going on here. Yep. Be careful of somebody who wants to be deceptive around you. You are freeing yourself from some kind of deceptive energy. If anybody wants to come in jealous, envious, deceptive, tell them take another road. Hit the road, Jack. Right? Yeah, because you're finding your dependence and you're being your own person. That's kind of interesting because we do have the codependency over here. So somebody may have been codependent on you for just your energy. It could be anything, but you're saying, that's just deception. I've got my dependence. I don't need your codependency. Absolutely. Beautiful. And let's grab a couple cards over here and see what's going on. And end it. Yep. Somebody's concerned about what you're doing. What did I say? Somebody's concerned, trying to get into your business. Could be your dad, an ex-loved one, a friend. Somebody wants to get up in your business of, hey, who's this person and where are you going? This could be the person you're divorcing and that they're divorcing. It could be their person's worried about what they're doing. Ooh. Yeah. That's that deceptive energy. What else we got coming out for Libra Scorpio? Big giant new house with a big giant family room. This new energy that's coming towards you, you guys might be sharing a new family. Maybe they have kids, you have kids, and you're going to become the Brady Bunch, you know. But however it is, you could be moving into a new beautiful house, moving locations. Yeah, all kinds of beautiful things going on over here. Maybe they are, however it is, your official person, moving in with your official person. Maybe you're, wow. Nice. Could be a person who's a little older than you, doesn't have to be, but it's saying you are the empress, you are the privileged lady. That's another reason this other person over here, this mature woman, mature man, does not like, because they see you being privileged. They might even see this official person over here, your official person, giving you all this attention, and it makes them very jealous. I don't know why, I just see jealousy all over this. Yeah. Occupation's doing great, coming in with the money. Guys could also meet this person from work or around a work situation. Doesn't have to be. And you're coming into great fortune. So, wow, this person could even have a lot of money. Maybe they own their own business. Maybe that's what it is. But you have the ultimate change coming from the new moon into this new beautiful cycle. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.